Hey everybody, welcome to Aliens, the Tabletop RPG, presented by Shattered Tabletop Gaming. We are so happy to see you all here. I'm so happy to see the players. This is our once a month Alien game, and every time it's just so stressful, and I love it. So much fun. So much fun. So while we are currently waiting for the pilot of all people to show up, as aircraft mechanics know, that tracks. Always waiting on the pilot. Let's go around and introduce who is here so far, and we're going to start with Liam, played by Matt.
Hi, my name's Matt. I play Liam, who's a roughneck character, which is kind of your laborer and mechanic. He's very tall, very big, not very bright, and just here to help.
Just here to help. He's a friendly fella. Next on our docket, we have Kara, who is, or is it Sarah? I forget now.
Sarah.
Yeah, see, once a month, it's not working out. I forget everybody. But we've got Kara, played by Juniper.
Oh, hi, I'm Juniper. I'm playing Kara, who is our ship medic. She is uh, she is small, she is fierce, she is far too compassionate, has empathy through the roof, and just wants to keep everybody alive.
That's a pretty safe goal. I mean, we're gonna see how well that works tonight. I'm just throwing that out there. Just a little foreshadowing. And last but certainly not least, we have Lance Corporal Deacon, played by Tim. Hello.
I play Lance Corporal Deacon, and his entire goal is also to keep everybody alive, but in different ways, by shooting the bad guy rather than giving them medical aid. Besides that, he's a company man and always kind of looking out for number one when he can.
Yeah, yeah, sounds about right. I mean, you did well in the last episode. That wasn't too
It played to
terrible.
my strengths. What can I say?
Yeah. And speaking of our last episode, just a quick reminder of what had happened. Our lovely crew here had managed to come to a mining colony, very small, nothing too crazy. The mining colony had seemingly just vanished. All of the workers were just gone after chasing down some life signs into the caverns below. They discovered a few cocoons that were very humanoid in shape. Unfortunately, they were only able to open and save one of the mining industrialists, and they were able to return him to the ship where they did some minor assessment before we had to end the episode. And so we are actually going to pick up with everyone meeting up in that lovely dining hall that we start at every time. It's our version of you start in a tavern. Mr. Coffee is bubbling away, doing its thing. Um, Everybody is, I wouldn't want to say refreshed, but everything is definitely fresh on your minds, but you're feeling a little bit better now that you're off of that planet. And yeah, you all can just go ahead and talk and discuss about the events that you just experienced.
Have we learned the name of the person we brought aboard?
No, he is still in a coma.
Mm.
So he would be down in the med bay, I think, at the moment, set up with, fluids and all the stuff to keep him alive. Would the equipment give me a notification at all when he wakes up, or do we have to manually check on him?
You can set it up to like kind of give you remote warning bells if you want.
That makes sense because I can monitor everyone's vitals remotely, so that does make sense. Yeah, so I would have that set up to monitor him for waking up.
Okay. Sounds perfect.
Yeah, so that happened. What was that hellish creature that attacked us out of nowhere?
I think for the first time ever, Liam's like at a loss of words. Liam's usually very chatty for those that haven't seen the previous episode, but not so much now. Definitely kind of zoned out, staring into coffee.
Kara too. She has that like 1,000-mile stare.
Well, being a combat vet, I guess Deacon would recognize that and sort of lead the convo. It's all behind us now. There's nothing else to worry about. We're back to the safety of the ship, right, guys? I mean, maybe get a little drunk, get a good night's rest, and maybe you won't remember it in the morning.
Firearms training. I think Liam's just like, I definitely am gonna get some training. I didn't even have a gun down there.
Yeah,
That's what I like to hear,
can one
soldier.
of you can one of you teach me how to shoot? I'd like some way to defend myself.
That shouldn't be a problem. I can take both y'all to the range right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely sitting up immediately. I don't think there's much of any lag time as far as when I want to learn how to shoot.
Same.
All right. So you all proceed down to the makeshift firing range. I guess not makeshift. It's just a smaller version of what you would see like in an actual firing range. Obviously, this is where the security handles all of their training and things like that. But since we're still on your shift and all the other security is still in cryo, you are free to learn and train and do your thing.
Hey. So
Okay.
agility was my dump stat. So I don't think the aiming's going to be really good.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
I want to say there's an old saying about firing guns on a spaceship.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have this handy dandy range. It's and we're not using armor penetrating bullets. It's keeping everyone alive.
They're
All
like
right.
rubber bullets.
That's
Yeah,
all you need, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. So I think I'd like to make a combat roll to see if I could hit the target.
Absolutely.
I will help.
Oh, help action. All right.
Your instructor is giving you help. The gun points that way.
That is one success.
One success. I mean, hey.
And I didn't help him at all.
Help. Yes. Help. So even with the one success, you're able to hit the target. It's not the headshot or perfectly center mass that you were hoping for, but I mean, you did hit within the silhouette. So you have at least accomplished that.
I think there's some of that jabbing while shooting, that people that are new at shooting do. Just kind of like
It makes the bullets faster. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
So Kara picks up the smallest piece she can find because she's not very strong, and I'm assuming guns are heavy. I've never actually held one in real life, so she picks a small one.
They're a couple to a few pounds. I mean, these are pretty standard issue. They don't have all the little modifications added to them. Not that they're not there. Just these are just standard I can't think of what you would call
Sidearm?
them right now. Yeah, but go ahead and make that wonderful agility ranged combat roll.
Yeah. Is Deacon helping out?
Yes, Deacon will help out. You put the target between both of the sights there at the end of the thing.
This is going to be
Oh.
amazing. I really hope Kara rolls like all sixes. Just do
We'll
no
see.
harm goes out the window. Just
Well, we got 1 6, so there you go. That's something.
all right. Not bad. So, yeah, you hit the target. Same as Liam. It's not center mass. It's not a headshot, but it's it's something. It's there. And we'll say that you all proceed for the next hour or so, just taking shots at the target, gradually getting slightly better every time. And through enough training over this course of an hour, if you bought that point, then we'll say that you've trained it. So,
and then some armor as well. You got anything in Liam's size?
I think I can scrounge something up. We came decked out to outfit a colony, so there should be enough of a one size fits all around here somewhere.
Yeah. So I think
it's a bit more organized than like how the military actually does it, where you open the cabinet and it's just crap everywhere. So
Okay.
yeah, finding
I'll pick
armor
out
is
some
pretty
armor
easy.
too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the two of you get your armor. I like to imagine Deacon's got like this big old grin on his face. It's like, ha ha ha, they've come around.
Yeah, it's about time. Wishy-washy medic and mechanic finally learning how to be a big dog.
Before, when we wouldn't even carry weapons, I think there is a moment where we kind of look at each other, like Cara and I look at each other like, all right, this is better.
Welcome to the dark side.
Well, sometimes it comes down to keep some people alive, you've got to kill some other things, I
You have
guess.
to kneecap other stuff.
Right.
In the most unprecedented, uncanny time ever, the moment Kara says that, your little wristband alert starts going off for your patient. Not that he's awake, but that his vitals are drastically dropping at this moment.
Oh shit! Medbay, everyone! And I
Alright,
just
yeah.
run.
Same.
All right, the three of you run and come into medbay to find the patient, the individual that you brought up from the mining colony, is laying on the table. He's got the IV running and everything, but he's just convulsing. And there's like this froth kind of coming out of his mouth.
Oh shit.
Deacon immediately jumps in to help hold him down.
Same. Yep.
Gonna sort of try and hold him down, maybe turn his body a bit to the side so the froth can fall out instead of going back in. And just like we'd probably have an anticonvulsant, so I'm gonna run an anticonvulsant quickly through his drip line.
All right. I want to see something in our Twitch chat just real quick. Okay, we don't have a D6 set up. All right. We'll have to see if we can do something about that. All right. Everybody, with what is happening right now, I am going to use my DM powers, and each of you gain 1 point of stress. I need Liam and Deacon to roll strength and close combat, or actually strength and stamina.
Okay.
And Kara, I need you to roll empathy and medical aid to administer this anticonvulsant.
Empathy, medical aid.
That's
Now
a
remind
lot
me
of
how
dice,
this-
Liam.
Remind me how the stress dice work again. They replace regular dice. Is that
Nope,
correct?
nope. They actually
Or-
just get added to the pool, but
Okay.
they are a different color. So you just have to keep track of which ones are your stress dice and which ones are your regular. If you roll a 1 on your stress
I
die,
bought.
there you go. Perfect. If you roll a 1 on your stress die, you go into a panic.
How long would you say time-wise has passed since we came up from the planet?
Probably 5 hours or so in total.
Would you think that would be long enough for me to use banter, reduce stress by 2 per round in a safe zone?
I think that would work perfectly. Yeah.
All right, that applies to everyone. Everybody gets to reduce their stress by 2 and then add on the one that he just did.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh. I just
Um,
rolled. What do I do with the roll that I just rolled? Should I scrap it and start again, or
If
No,
you didn't
you-
mess
you
up
would
on the
just-
stress, I wouldn't worry about it.
yeah, you just disregard the stress die is all.
Yeah, I had rolled 9 die. I got 1 success. So
That tracks.
I rolled 12, got 2 successes, but one of my stress die was a 1.
We're not worried about the stress die, so you're good.
All right, cool.
No success and no stress dice.
Okay. So the two of you grab hold of this convulsing fella. Liam, you are having just no pun intended, a bear of a time holding down his upper half. His legs are just wiling out like some kind of weird tentacle anime and kicks Deacon off of him. However, Kara is able to rush in and administer this anticonvulsant, which begins to take effect almost immediately. But as Deacon is getting up off the floor, like, whoa, what the heck, man? You actually catch sight of a strange, like, under the skin growth in his rib cage area. It's like below where Liam is holding it.
What the fuck is wrong with his chest?
I think Liam kind of looks down and goes like, "Ugh," like trying to angle.
I'm gonna rip, if he has
push it
his
back
shirt
in.
on, I'm gonna try and rip open the shirt to see the skin underneath and have a look at this lump.
Tearing open his shirt, you do in fact see this slowly expanding lump. But here's the thing. It's off to the side and it's like pushing his rib cage up and out while it's growing.
That's not right. That's not meant to happen. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
He better have good insurance.
This is the future. We all have free medical care.
Lord willing.
Because this is the future, are there kind of like what would you call them, like a Star Trek kind of portable scanner thing that you can hold over the area and have a look?
This is the future of the real world.
Damn it.
So no free healthcare, but we do have a scanner.
You got to pay the deductible. To
Don't
use
worry,
it
you
first, though.
get to bill him. You're fine.
I
Yes.
think, is he still convulsing?
No, the convulsing has stopped, thankfully.
I think Liam's backing up. I think, nope. Nope.
Okay, Liam backs up. The gentleman's laying on his side. He's got the froth still kind of like dribbling out of his mouth, but he's not like actively frothing. The things you never think you would ever say in your lifetime. But this growth is still getting larger. Now, I will say that you do have medical supplies and technology enough to try and figure out what the heck this thing is. You might not have like a portable scanner or a tricorder or anything, but I mean, you have a portable X-ray machine. You have, an MRI available to you, things of that nature.
Given that's the case, and given that this thing is like it expanding in front of our eyes, I'm going to choose the fastest method of imaging and just whatever's fastest, just try and get a picture of what's in there ASAP.
Okay. Wheeling over the portable X-ray, you put it into position and excuse me, and turn it on. It starts taking a scan, and what you see is growing rather rapidly. Right now, it's about the size of a softball or a grapefruit, and it appears to be an amniotic sac in which is a strange silhouette of a creature. It has 4 legs and like a bulbous head. And very clearly it is developing a mouth full of teeth.
Is that some kind of tumor?
Bad news, folks. We're not alone. We brought 2 on board.
Oh, hell no.
All right.
Deacon pulls out his gun. Let me shoot him, Doc.
We're done. We're done with this.
Yeah, I think Liam kind of sees it, but kind of like weighs the options of like, kind of looking back and forth between the 2 polar options, which is probably Kara and Deacon.
Get out of the way, Doc.
Meanwhile, I've sort of grabbed a surgical kit and just sort of stand there with it, going, "You sure?
I got
should
this.
Think
probably
you can remove it?
got to give it a try, right? I mean, we can't
so
just
much
kill
as
him. We've got
twitches,
to."
I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
give the help action to Kara, kind of step in and maybe hold something or.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No time for sterile business. I'm just gonna get in there with the surgical kit, and a scalpel. I'm just gonna make an incision over the top of this amniotic sac.
Okay. And so we're clear. You're trying to like cut the area above it to remove the amniotic sac altogether. You're not trying to like pop this thing open or anything.
No, I would be trying. Yeah, I would be trying to remove it intact.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go empathy medical aid
With help.
with help.
All right.
Now, at this moment, I would impose a stress point on all of you because it's of the new creature, but thankfully, the 2 points that was given to you by Deacon, his talent covers that. So you're all still holding in there.
Okay. I do have 2 pre-existing stress die, so I'm going to add those.
Yeah.
Stress.
I'm rolling 13 dice. I better get some fucking successes here.
No.
I don't like that. I don't like that look.
No.
This could go either way. I like that the
fucking
camera
God.
tracked. It was like, well,
13 dice, no successes, and a 1 on a stress die.
oh, what?
I'm not even kidding.
Of all the things that could have happened. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're gonna roll for some panic. Page
Holy shit.
105, I think it was. So yeah, you're gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna add your 2 points to it.
Mhm.
And I've got the chart pulled up, so let's see what we get.
All right. I'm going to roll the d6 that gave me the 1 just to make this interesting.
Good luck, Godspeed.
Okay, we got a 1. So
Oh,
3
okay.
total.
All right. So despite everything going on, your panic result was keeping it together. So you're still keeping yourself in check, but I mean barely. You managed to make the incision. You see that there are 2 ribs blocking the way, but you're able to use that same roll to Oh no, wait. No, you got no successes.
No
So
successes.
yeah, now you are met with 2 fully intact ribs that need to be removed before you can get into this. So you're going to have to make another empathy medical aid roll.
It's not located in a spot where I can go up and underneath the rib cage instead of trying to crack ribs open or anything?
Okay. It is. You can attempt to slide it out from under the ribs.
Okay. All right. Empathy,
Still
medical
with the
aid,
help
and
action.
stress. Still with the help? Fantastic.
Yeah. Just like breathe, Kara. Like you got it. You got it.
If these dice are anything to say, I don't got it. But okay. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. One success and another one on a stress die.
Oh my gosh. Okay, roll that D6 again. We're going to add 3 to it this time.
I bought these dice to play Alien, and this is what they're doing. That's a 4 that time. So 4 plus, what do we got? 4 plus 2, I think. So 6. Or is it 4 plus 3? Did you say there was a third one?
Yeah, yep.
Ray?
So you got a 7. Ooh.
Okay.
So, while removing or attempting to remove this amniotic sac, you're starting to get it released from the rib wall and all of that, and as you're pulling it out, a very slight perforation happens, and just like a few drops of fluid begin running down the side of this grapefruit sized sac. This is causes you to start kind of having like a nervous twitch, and because of this, it increases yours and Deacon and Liam's stress by 1 point.
So how much stress do I have now? 2 or 1?
You should have 1.
Okay, yeah, because Deacon's skill.
Yeah.
I
So
think I
I
have
think
3 because I started with 2.
yeah.
I think
Just calm down, y'all.
easy to say.
So you are now standing in medbay holding this weird water balloon that has a slight hole in it. You can feel the creature inside beginning to kind of wiggle about.
Oh,
Don't like that.
It's wriggling.
oh God. All right, I'm gonna dump this thing in one of those, metal tray kind of situation. And do we
Yeet.
do we cut it do we cut it open? What do I do? Do we just stab it? What do we do?
I'd love
uh,
to shoot a duck.
I think everybody's stress in the game is spilling over into chat. I think we're giving everyone anxiety.
yeah, I think I think Liam's like Hippocratic oath doesn't extend to weird blobs.
I was not properly trained for this.
Yeah. No, I think Liam would still be just like stunned. This is not his element. Man works in a garage. Like,
Quickly looking around, is there any kind of container, something that we think we can put it in, so at least we're not touching it with our own hands?
Good call.
yeah.
Give me a wits observation. Everybody who,
Oh.
because I'm assuming Deacon isn't just like doing it, or are you? Are you announcing to everybody like, "Hey, find a container"?
Well, no, I'm sort of looking around, but I didn't find shit.
I've got 2 dice for wits and no
Yay!
observation. This is truly not Liam's element. No 6s.
I think Kara's busy just babysitting the thing,
Are
keeping
you
an eye
still
on
just
it
like
while
holding it?
No,
I'm
she
just
Put it in a table. Like,
I dumped it in a tray, but I'm just like staring at it with a scalpel in one hand, going, "What the fuck do I do?"
So we've got a
Stab it,
lump in a
Doc, stab it.
bedpan.
so neither of you are able to find any kind of container.
Yeah. Panicking.
I didn't say to roll on panic.
Yeah,
Deacon
no.
will ask the doc to step back, because he still wants to shoot it.
Coffee,
Yeah.
good idea.
I
I'll-
think
I'll step back.
Okay.
You're gonna let him do it? Oh my gosh! Agility, ranged combat.
Okie dokie.
Are you point blanking this thing, or are you shooting it from a bit further away?
Well, I'm not standing right at it, so I guess I'm like 5 feet away, 6 feet away.
That's awesome. I'll give you an extra
Seven.
D6 for that.
And with the stress dice.
This thing better not explode and fucking rain acid on us. That'd be great.
One
We're in a medical bay.
success.
Hey, you shoot
All
a
right.
defenseless blob.
Okay.
Yeah. And it explodes. So actually, how much damage does your rifle do?
The rifle does 2 damage. Armor piercing.
Oh man. Okay. 1 second here. You fire at this steel tray. I mean, point blank like that, it pretty much just explodes the metal pan that the blob was sitting in. The table falls to the ground, and this thing pops open like a water balloon. And shooting out of it into one of the corners is exactly what I described. It is this creature with a bulbous head. It's got extremely sharp canines, and it runs on all fours, kind of like a dog. But it's got that black chitinous exoskeleton going on. You have encountered your first bloodburster.
Oof. Okay. So we could recognize that black form, I think.
So it definitely looks smaller than what you had encountered before, and this one runs on all fours. Like it's more akin to an animal rather than like having arms and legs that it runs on. But it's less than a meter in length. It's actually about a third of a meter, so about a foot. But even as you watched it run into that corner, you could see it was growing, and it leaves behind a trail of green blood, which after a few seconds begins melting into the floor.
I think Liam then realizes that they're holding their rifle and also goes to shoot it. If you'll let me.
All right, go ahead, take a shot.
Oh, I roll a lot less dice.
Yeah, but you have better luck with yours.
I don't know. I'll have my stress. That's a 1 on the panic die and no successes.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit.
I love this so much. All right, let's go back to panic.
A roll
Oh,
1,
man.
right?
Yep, 1d6 and add your stress to it.
That's a 2. 1 on the die, 2 for the. Total.
Okay, so yeah, despite everything that's going on, you're keeping it together, but it's not pretty.
Am I, Ray? Am I keeping it together?
Am I?
Got a bit of a deer in headlights vibe going on.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm just going off what the table says.
Right. So, as far as like you said, it ran to a corner, like between us and the door, or
So in my imagination, it is in a back corner. The three of you are between it and the door.
I'm seeing everybody else shooting the thing, and I'm going to try shooting it too.
Perfect.
Go, Kara, go.
Okay, for starters, we have a 1 on a stress die, but we also have 2 successes.
Hey, all right.
Okay. So yeah, roll your d6 and what is it, 4 now? You had 4 to add to it, I think is what we said. No, 3. 'Cause you rolled a 4.
3. All right. So 6 total.
6 total. Yeah, you're keeping it together.
Yeah, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the one hit that you got, you strike this thing again, and blood kind of splatters against the wall and the window. And again, it starts melting through and everything. This thing is completely freaked out because everybody's shooting at it for no reason. It's just trying to live.
Right.
So are we.
So now it's going to make its attack. Maybe. Let's see what it does. I got to roll on a chart for it. 2 dang valley. See what he does.
I don't like that.
The evil laughs. I hate it here.
This thing, after being shot by Kara, goes into full panic mode. Shoots out of that corner as fast as it possibly can and grabs onto Deacon's leg. It just crunches down with its teeth. Gotta make an attack roll. What's your armor, Deacon?
6.
Ooh, okay.
The rating, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 6. And he would still have it on after that nightmare we left. So
Right, absolutely. So yeah, it bites down onto the armor, and you can just barely feel its teeth touch your leg. As this thing just like latches on.
All right.
And now it is Deacon's turn.
well, obviously, reactionary response. I'm going to beat it to death with the butt of my rifle.
All right, strength in close combat. What was that we were talking about, Liam? About close combat?
Yeah, I'm about to get in that.
Ooh, 2 1s on the stress dice, 1 success.
2 1s?
two ones. Oh no.
Well, you get bitten in an ankle by a xenomorph and tell me how
No,
you're
I
doing.
get it. But the luck of all three of us, we could have one unlucky person a game, and we're past quota.
Yeah, we're deep into this now. I don't even know what happens if you roll two ones. I gotta read that real
Good
quick.
question.
Always happy to help you learn, Ray.
Yeah, I never thought this would come up.
I think it might just be the same
panic
because
roll?
it says the first dot point there. It says you need to make a panic roll when you roll one or more
Oh,
on your stress dice. So I think it's just the same.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. So roll your d6, add your current stress level, and let's see what you get.
7.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I mean that tracks. You are extremely nervous after this event, and all three of you gain a stress die.
that does.
You're
track.
welcome, everyone. It's just from me to you.
Okay.
Oh,
You butt this thing in the face though, and it lets go of your leg and kind of backs up, but it's still very, very angry and hostile. But it is no longer attached to your leg, so could be good, I guess.
This is a net success, in my opinion.
Yeah. Liam.
So I think Liam kind of lets the rifle drop on its sling, just kind of like lets it drop, and pulls out a cutting torch that he has within his belt, and is going to ignite it and go and like, because it's kind of lower, right? You said it's like probably like a foot and a half.
Yeah.
He's gonna Happy Gilmore swing this little bloodburster in a full panic.
I kind of hope this happens.
So it's 1, 2.
Yes, kill it. Kill it with fire.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, we got 10 dice.
Come
Solid.
on.
We're gonna try. 2 successes, no panics.
Nice.
So I will say with 2 successes, I could either do more damage. So I do 3 damage with a cutting torch
Okay.
of fire, and then with the extra success, I would like to maneuver it to launch it back into the corner. If you'll let me.
Baby in the corner.
I'm putting baby in a corner.
The good news is, well, good news for you all is that it gets 0 armor versus fire.
Nice.
So it takes all 3 of those damage.
And I got 2 successes, so I think one of those is added on to the damage, and the other one I'm going to use to maneuver. So 4 damage total, and then a punt.
Beautiful. You ignite this thing. It lets out a terrible scream as it flies across the room on fire, smacking into the corner and then falling to the floor. The automatic fire suppression system kicks on and water begins raining down in the med bay.
Is it moving?
It's still twitching. It's
Gross.
Oh no.
It's like it's attempting to get up and run, but like all of the signals aren't there. So it's just kind of like laying on the ground on fire, well, smoldering now, and it's like trying to run. So it's like flailing.
I continue to go beat it to death with the butt of my rifle.
Well, the good news is, since this thing is technically dead, you just you don't even have to roll anything. You just start and you just beat the crap out of it. It's stops twitching. It's just laying there smoldering a little bit as the water puts it out.
Holding my smoking weapon over its smoking corpse, I turn to the doc and I say, Doc, I'm going to leave surgery to you from now on.
Kara is completely speechless, just kind of standing there.
Liam's like, I'm gonna get the sprinklers. Just identifying something he can stop from happening is just going to turn off the sprinkler.
And then Kara goes, surgery. Wait, the patient. And then runs over to the miner.
All right. So, Liam, you are punching away on the console, getting the sprinklers turned off. Easy. It's, remedial stuff. Kara, you run over to the patient and you see that the patient is still alive, obviously still has a wide open wound.
Now filled with water.
It got a little bit of rinse. But what you notice, though, above all else, is that on the front part of its throat and on his thigh, 2 more bulges are beginning to form.
No fucking way. No.
Do you...
Liam? Just grab Liam.
Looks, yeah, I think he looks, and then immediately with the torch still going, run over and just start cutting away.
Carving him up, oh my god!
Kind of pushes Kara out the side and just starts
This time,
dicing
conscious
with fire. I hope he's not conscious. Liam's gonna be scarred enough. Do you want me to make an attack roll?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Or I mean, you could either do close combat or you could do heavy machinery.
I've been doing heavy machinery because of the cutting torch.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes more sense, honestly. Now, Kara, while he is slicing this patient open, it occurs to you that something is causing these things to grow so rapidly. So it's like something in his blood. So I'm going to let you roll an empathy and medical aid to do an analysis of his blood and figure out what's going on.
Great.
2 successes, no failures.
Perfect. And Deacon, while all this chaos is happening, what are you doing?
Well, did Kara audibly make any like, oh my god, what's going, like specifically say what's going on out loud, or are they just yelling behind me?
I think
She just yelled my name.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
my
I
eyes
don't
are
think she
still
has-
on corpse in the corner, making sure it is not moving and observing what may be happening to it.
All right. Sounds good. While you were observing, you see that what little bit of blood made it through the fire, it has begun melting away parts of the creature's body.
All right, then I try to grab the attention, obviously not knowing what's going on behind me of everyone else. Guys, I think we have a problem.
Liam doesn't turn. Liam's.
I didn't expect you to. But, much I might like to know there's a hole in the floor, and we're on a spaceship, and eventually there's no more floor.
Bigger problem. At least 2 more of the things.
Oh my gosh, we need to throw that out of the airlock now. Liam, back off with the fire.
Okay.
How far away is the airlock from the med bay?
It would take you about 2 minutes to get there.
All right. Is he on like a gurney that we could wheel?
No, but there's one nearby.
Oh, very fiery. I think
Adrenaline and self-preservation kicking in. Deacon will attempt to pick him up and get him on the gurney.
Nice. Let's do strength stamina with 2 extra dice.
Yeah, I think Liam's kind of
Um,
bringing over the gurney for like a push over action.
I'm also going to help because I would imagine Kara has experience, with the whole transfer of patients from one bed to another. So I'd imagine she'd be able to instruct and help.
Absolutely.
See, we've lost Rage's faith.
2 successes, no failures.
Hey.
Nice. You
By the way, I got one on that medical one before. Sorry.
perfect. That's no, thank you. You get him onto the gurney. You're able to rush him wherever you need to go. Before all of this crazy panic and everything was setting in, what you got from the blood test was that the white blood cells in the patient, they've been attacked basically and have been replaced with some kind of agent.
Oh.
They're like, does it look like alien cells, or is it? Or
They they look more like they're more akin to like what a cancer cell would look like, and they all seem to be trying to cluster together.
fuck. Yeah. I upon realizing that, I'm just gonna say, it's all through his blood. It's gonna keep happening.
I think
Deacon, you're right. We have to get him out the airlock.
so.
Damn.
Liam starts pushing the bed, but also takes a flare, lights it, throws it on top of the body, and starts pushing the gurney, flaming down the hallway. Yeah, very that.
All right, I like the preemptive thought. So who all is taking the gurney to the airlock? Deacon? All right. Just
I
Me, yeah, I'm pushing the gurney as fast as I can.
okay.
In the split second before we leave the med bay, can I find anything to scoop up the carcass of the thing in the corner to also try and put it on the gurney to dump out the airlock? Can I find
I
something to scoop it that I don't have to touch it?
I am going to say that within this med bay area, there would be something that would be at least somewhat acid resistant. So you find, I'm going to say it looks very much like a tray from like a cafeteria lunchroom, and you're
Perfect.
able to scoop
Wow.
this thing up.
Yep.
All right, so
Wait, don't forget your friend. Yeet.
throws it with the flare. We got a flare sandwich running down the hall.
All right, all three of you approach the airlock. These growths, let's call them, have pretty much doubled in size, and you can actually see the movement underneath the skin. What you notice that's different about this time around is the lump that's in the throat as it moves, moves by. You can see what appear to be like spines that also kind of like move across the skin. Basically, this thing looks like it has dorsal spikes.
Hate that. Are we at the airlock?
Yeah.
You arrive at the airlock.
Just, I imagine the airlock's not open. We probably have to open it. So I
It
think
is, but
Liam's
I
like,
mean, it's one of those like slap a button, pull the lever, the door opens up.
Yeah, full sends it just.
Is there more than one gurney, or are we about to lose our only gurney?
The gurney's. I don't care about the
Who
gurney.
gives a shit?
This gurney's gone. So
Might sleep it
before,
anyway.
before all of this happens, we're gonna roll some initiative.
Oh, no,
So everybody,
Oh man.
everybody roll a d6. And I'm gonna roll
Never
for
before.
roll for the bursters.
2.
Oh, all right. 2, 6, and 4. So Liam and one of the bursters are going on the same initiative. In our order, it is Kara, Throat Burster, Deacon, Liam, and the Thigh Burster. So Kara, you are able to go first.
Thigh burster
Liam
sounds like
has-
an exercise equipment.
Liam has opened the airlock.
I'm basically just trying to throw the gurney in the airlock at this point.
Okay, easy enough to roll in there. Now, unfortunately, here's the crappy part. To get stuff into the airlock, no problem. Anybody can do that. But to actually activate the airlock takes a little bit of code punching. So we're going to go wits and comtech.
Okay. Oh, I don't have any in Comtech, so do I just roll wits?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. And stress.
And
4
all
at
the
this point.
stress. All of the stress.
One success, no stress ones.
Hey,
Yes. All right. You are able to seal the door and begin punching in the codes. The outer door starts to open. You see the throat the throat blood burster just explodes out of this miner's throat. It looks very similar to the one from before, except it does have a row of razor sharp spines that go down its back. The vacuum of space does exactly what it's designed to do and proceeds to suck them out into the void. But now, I'm just going to make a quick little roll here.
No quick little roll. They're gone forever.
Space, they're gone. That's how it works.
And it did not roll high enough. It got sucked into space.
Yeah, take that, you little shit.
I'm going to have to go back and clip that.
Oh.
All of you are able to just kind of like put your backs on the wall and slump down. Just like, what?
All of that happened in the span of like 10 minutes.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm
Holy
never
shit.
sleeping again.
Oh.
You don't think any of the blood left in the med bay would be dangerous to you?
Liam gets off the floor.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. I think Liam makes his way back to the med bay with the torch still lit. Like, I'm not sure how many sprinklers are going off at this point.
There's like a row behind you.
I think Liam saw that fire worked and is just that's the game plan.
That's a good game plan. You make it back into the med bay and you see that there is no body. There is a rather large hole in the floor, though.
When you say no body, like the two that we threw on the gurney, or like There is a new hole.
Oh,
with
yeah, no, that's
explanation.
right. I forgot. My bad. But the acid has eaten a rather large hole in the floor of your ship.
What deck is Medbay on?
We'll say it's like 1 or 2.
Like right next to the hull.
Okay. I think Liam will immediately try to assess and make repairs to the ship.
Okay.
No
And
time for rest.
while Liam is doing that, what is Kara and Deacon doing?
I'm actually going to, now that we have a moment, I'm going to pass out everybody. No, I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to on the floor. I'm going to give everybody a dose of nap relief, which is a painkiller, but it's also a stress reliever.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to give everybody a dose of that if they want it. It's an injectable, which immediately reduces stress to 0.
Oh.
That's
think-
some good stuff.
Give me that sweet, sweet lovin'.
I think Liam's already gone. Is it strength and heavy machinery? Is that what you want?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So I don't think Liam took it. I think I'm going to use the stress dice to hopefully do better. And it did count as a success. 6 successes, one of them from the stress die.
You managed to reinforce the floor better than it was before.
He's a genius.
Deacon, did you take?
Yes.
Did you take a
Deacon took
dose?
his Naproliv. Yes, he took his Naproliv.
Fantastic.
And the doc is his new favorite person.
All right. Just annotate that on the character sheet.
And then after taking that, Deacon says, "Where the hell is Ash?"
Oh,
We should probably update him on what happened.
yeah. That'd be best.
Over the intercom, you hear, "You all better buckle up. We're coming up to a gravity well."
Not a gravity well.
And that is where we're going to end this episode. I know it was a bit shorter than usual, but we did a lot. You stressed me out, and I'm the one causing it.
And our characters are traumatized for years. A lot can happen in an hour.
It's so true. Well, 10 minutes in game time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, Rage, thank you very much for joining us in chat. That definitely was a roller coaster. Thank you to everybody in chat. We appreciate you playing along in the comments. I'm going to find a way to get us a D6 dice roller in the chat so that you all can help me just inflict more stress on these poor players. It's going to be so awesome.
What did we do to you, Ray?
It is also worth noting to all of our lovely people in chat that if you build up chat points, we have some lovely rewards that you can purchase that do apply in this game. Things such as make my monster grow. You can cause a monster to double in size instantly. So things like that. It's always fun. You can do a heal for a player or an enemy. That would have come in handy for that poor bloodburster tonight that was just trying to live its life. Anyway, thank you all very
Tell
much
that
for
to the
joining
miner.
us.
I would, but he's dead
Yeah,
in space.
come on, let's face it. He was dead on the planet. There was
Did Liam kill a man? Did he still have
I don't know. That's for Liam to figure out.
Yeah.
Did I kill someone or was he already dead?
I think Kara's just going to have a personal crisis now about the fact that we actively tried to kill a guy.
Oh, there it is. Our lovely moderator, Princess Tofu Chipmunk, has added a D6 roll to the chat. So all you have to do is type
Yay.
exclamation point
Thank you.
D6 and it will automatically roll. And the fact that Tofu did the first roll ever of it and it was a 1, winning.
Relatable.
Winning.
Relatable content was what that one is.
Now I'm going to start applying stress points to the chat.
We could do that too.
They
Stress.
can have mine.
They can have mine. Well, thank you to our chat. We appreciate you so much. We hope to see you next month in our next exciting episode of Aliens Tabletop RPG. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you to the players. We'll see you all next time. Laters.
Bye.